What's good, YouTube? What's going on, man? This is Anderson 1920 back again with another video. Today's video, we're gonna be watching the chapter um 7 season 4 trailer. All right, so we're gonna watch it, do the little trailer breakdown, see what's good in it, and then move on from there. All right, let's go.
No, 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 no! Hey guys.
You won't be needing this.
The visitor's channel!
So I took screenshots of everything, and the first screenshot that we obviously see Geno as holding a gun, and then we go towards Jonesy and stuff while he's falling in the hole. Alright, so we see Jonesy loading in. His hands are pixelated, so he's loading in like a game. That's more like a 80s, 90s game, when you load in and it's all like pixelated. Pixel games. Like, OG Street Fighters, OG Mortal Kombat and stuff, or Mario. I remember when Mario was only like one line only with all that 3D, the double D, or none of that crazy stuff. It was a one line race, jump, and go down, pretty much capture the flag and go to the next stage. And then fighting Bowser, I remember that it was just, you go there and you kind of just hit a hammer or something, and then that's it, bro. He's defeated or whatever. So yeah, you hit a button and he was defeated. I remember those days. All right, but besides that, let me stop with this nostalgia stuff and let's actually look at these sprites. I'm gonna put them all in order, so far as I saw in the images, and kind of guess around which sprite has which ability. So yeah, let's go. So the first sprite is obviously the Bush Ranger. I feel like the Bush Ranger sprite will be something like, oh, if you get shot, or if somebody aims at you and shoots you or whatever, you will have a bush just pop out of nowhere, like, just protect you, a bush. Or like, you will find bushes more common or something. I don't know, something like that. I really don't feel like the Bush Ranger sprite will be like, something crazy. I just feel like it will be something goofy. We all know what a Sonic sprite does. Pretty much makes you run like Sonic. I feel like, each level you're gonna pretty much run faster and faster. Then you're gonna just be almost impossible to hit. So I feel like that's gonna be a very sweaty type of sprite to have on. Like, just imagine being level 1 and you can run fast like Sonic, and then out of nowhere, each level you'll get more and more faster. I feel like that would be a sweaty sprite to have, because I feel like people will be sliding side to side, running like crazy. So that's my opinion. That's what I think that sprite is all about. Let's go to the next one, which we all know that's Tails. Tails is pretty much a magnet. It'll help you fly a little, hover a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I feel like, each level it will just help you fly higher and higher, or for a longer time. And that's pretty much it for Tails, in my opinion. The next sprite that we saw in the trailer was Columbo, and I feel like Columbo could probably be one of those sprites where you can find a whole lot of like fruits. I mean, to be honest, Columbo used to eat anything. I mean, the Columbo berries mostly. But yeah, I feel like Columbo could just be like something that you eat a fruit or something, and then you get like a little extra health on top of that one, or like an extra boost. I don't really feel like combo will probably be something broken. I do remember the combo back then used to be able to throw loot out of his little hole, like on the top. So that could actually be like something like, oh, he throws a little extra loot, or you get luckier with loot. Nothing too crazy, to be honest. I really don't know what combo could be used for. I mean, those are my two guesses. All right, let's go to the next sprite. The next sprite has like an eye patch and stuff. I feel like it could probably be like a dead shot type of sprite. You get like an extra, boost when you shoot, or you pretty much have better aim. I don't know. It could be anything, to be honest. I really got no idea what that sprite could do. But it's just that like a little dead shot in my case. I'm really not sure what it does. All right, let's just go on to the next sprite because I got no idea about this one or no guesses. For the next sprite, I'm more than positive. Like I'm just guessing over here, but that one gotta give you slow motion. Like it looks like it gives you slow motion. So mind you, the person is sliding with a dual SMGs out of nowhere. Then he jumps and he starts going slow motion. I feel like the sprite is doing that, not the dual SMGs. Yes, we had slow motion dual pistols before. I kind of see it why people think that is, but in my opinion, slow motion sprite super broken. Like it could be super broken if you know how to really hit all your shots while you're going slow motion. But yeah, I can see that going on. I feel like that sprite is slow motion, and I stand 10 toes deep on it, bro. Oh my mama. All right, let me know down in the comments though. What do you think? I feel like that sprite gives a slow motion though. And for the second to last sprite, I see the rabbit. That's the one that we see right here, and this one's pretty much gives you double jump, or triple jump, or quadruple jump. It could probably give the shock rock effect. Like the ones that instead of being the shock rock sprite where you had to do damage, I feel like this one would just give you the jumps. Without having a little shock rock effect around it, and it's pretty much the same one as the shock rock effect, or just double jump. And then the final sprite is actually the king sprite. I got no idea what to think. I mean, what he's gonna wear a different type of crown every time you get a victory royale. He's gonna display that. What else? What else could he do though? Like he can help you get a victory royale, or like you get a bonus victory royale when you get this king sprite. Like let's say you get a victory royale, since you have the king sprite, you get a crown royale. I mean, I really got no idea what the heck he can do, bro. Like at all. But yeah, those are all the sprites. Let's actually get into these maps. Let's actually get into the map now. Let's go. All right, so this is the first PEY we got, and this is the Sonic PEY or location. All right, the Sonic location. This looks like it is placing the lighthouse. You know where the lighthouse is at right now near the desert. I feel like it looks like it's replacing some of it, or probably all of it. And you can see that it's going towards heading more towards where the 0 point used to be at. So yeah, it feels like every place in that. I'm really not sure. It does look incredible though. So let's get to the next location because this actually looks cool. The next ones actually look, I mean, pretty cool too, bro. All the location looks great. All right, let's go. Obviously, in the middle where the 0 point used to be at, got definitely changed. It's look like a giant windmill, probably that Dr. Edman and the visitor or Geno are building, due to the fact that we know that they're teaming up. If you saw the comment that everybody got for free from Fortnite, if you go to the Epic Games Store, you can see it. All right. Besides that, though, we see in the bottom. I'll say bottom. What will be like right? I guess left. I mean under, like towards the left. I mean right. You can see the temple area. Like this looks like a brand new temple area. That actually looks like where Jonesy was fighting that Street Fighter's new character looking girl with the pickaxe. So yeah, that's where he killed her, and that's where you see the little slide, the little Columbo for a few seconds. You see that pistol that he had, from Mega Man. So it's pretty cool. Then the top right, I guess I would just say like that. The top right, it looks like a temple, or it looks like where Personify was actually announced on the first trailer. And then you can kind of see that it looks really good in there too. It looks pretty amazing though. I'm not gonna lie. Fortnite is gonna cook this season, especially for my wallet, bro. It's gonna be cooking it. All right, let's see what else we got. What other POIs we got? For the next POI, we got the Pac-Man location or the Pac-Man Ghost. It definitely did replace the soccer field. That soccer field is out of there, and it was replaced by the Pac-Man Ghost. You can literally just see it's that. I wonder what it's gonna have though. Is it gonna just have loot and that's it, or is it like little Pac-Man Ghost is gonna be chasing you? I really got no idea, bro. But it looks crazy to see the Pac-Man Ghost, but I got no idea what it can have in it. All right, let's just go to the next location, which is the temple area what I was talking about. So let's just go. All right, so this is the temple area. Um, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. We already saw the trailer. You know, Jonesy shooting with the Mega Man, or whatever the heck his name is. I forgot his name right now. Literally, I forgot his name. I think it's Mega Man. Nah, not Mega Man. Whatever the heck it is, bro. The dude with Lester. That's where we saw his pretty much the temple. Uh, that's pretty much it. The location that looks nice. Let's just see what happens. Before I forget, let me just quickly do a zoom in image that I took out of the Sonic location. I almost forgot, but hey yo, I remember. Alright, look at this though. It has cyber fishes or like little robot fishes in the water. It has the little Sonic jump pads things where you know you bounce from location to location. So that was pretty cool. And they have like guardrails that you can ride on. Like it looks like you can ride on them, bro. Everything is so crazy. Then you also like you know if you saw the trailer, you could see Sonic turn into a ball and just spin away. That was pretty cool too. So yeah, bro, everything looks amazing, bro. I can't wait to see what else they add. All right, now let's actually talk about you know the next items. One of the items that they took a photo that I noticed was when the little I can't pronounce this word treacherous whatever, bro. That game, whenever it lands, you know it builds a wall around you. But then once it fully completes, it gives you heals. If you notice that, I got two screenshots. So you can see what I'm talking about. So in one screenshot, it's almost full, like you know the wall almost fully combines. And then the next screenshot, you see that once it clears up, it throws like a little green smoke, which in Fortnite, green smokes obviously means heals. So that's pretty cool. All right, let me just show you the images. Obviously, for this image, you can see that we have a brand new shotgun that has a counter in the bottom. But let's zoom into the shotgun. This is a controller, bruh. So it's a pretty much a controller shotgun. If you played them shooting games where you have to have a little gun and shoot, you should know what I'm talking. Like you should know what I'm talking about if you played those games before in the past. But bro, that's actually kind of cool. I mean, obviously, it's just a little reference that's gaming legends theme or whatever. But that's actually pretty cool, and I like that. I like this image. I like these, you know, these two images that I took a screenshot. It's pretty interesting in my opinion. All right, so I know a lot of people are gonna get a lot of hate for this image, but yes, Roblox did collab with Fortnite. Well, not specifically Roblox. I think it's some nightmare game mode or whatever in Roblox. I don't think they fully collab. I don't know. I'm really not sure what to think about this. But yes, all right. Let's actually start looking at these skins that we saw, and this is one of those skins that I'm going like, why? Because the teaser survived the night. Everybody in the mama was saying, Minecraft, Minecraft, Finance of Freddy, Minecraft, and sadly, it was not. It was this. I would have preferred Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie. Finance of Freddy, I can see it, but Minecraft, bro, I would prefer Minecraft or FNAF or anything else. To be honest, I don't know. Chainsaw Massacre, probably for Halloween or Halloween or something. Whatever. So this deer-looking character, Doctor Eggman, Geno, or the Visitor, whatever you want to call him. So as you can see, the Visitor or Geno has the little coin. I'm gonna quickly talk about this. Once he has his coin, you can see that his health bar was way higher, and I think the shield bar was a little bit stronger, whatever. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait to get that coin to see what it does. But yeah, all right. Let's actually get into the Battle Pass skins, which sadly for Gaming Legends collab, I don't see no Gaming Legends, but one, which is Sonic. So let's actually get into these. All right, let's talk about these skins. So the first one looks like a Zelda theme inspired Fortnite character. The one on the left, he got an eye patch. He does look like part of Zelda or whatever. The second one, I'm really not sure what he could be based on or what she could be based on. This female, she could be based off any shooter, to be honest. Now the one in the middle, obviously, bro, it's Call of Duty or any shooter game like that. So I can see it right there, Call of Duty. The female right here with the bandages definitely gotta be inspired between Street Fighter or Tekken or whatever fighting game that you can go with. Now, sadly, the last one in the corner, bro, the right is Cat Racer. Why another cat skin, bro? I'm not gonna lie. This thing is getting on my nerves. Fortnite needs to stop making these cat skins, bro. You got too many cat skins already. And the cat racer skin is kind of crazy. What is it supposed to be? Like Sugar Rush? I think it is from Wreck-It Ralph. Like I really don't know, bro. She look like that girl from Sugar Rush. The one that was very mean to the girl from Wreck-It Ralph. I forgot the names. I cannot remember the names right now. But yeah, all right. Now I know this is not part of the battle pass, but I'm gonna just quickly say it. Crash Bandicoot in the back, and then Spyro the Dragon. I think his name is. I haven't played that. I haven't played games so long, bro. I don't even remember these names no more. But that looked pretty cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of excited for that. All right, so let's continue with the battle pass, and then we have this. I don't even know what to call this, bro. What is this? All right, so this fake Roblox slash Minecraft build skin, bro. I don't even know what to call this dude, bro. He's a drift. He's links. He's everything, bro. Like he's probably gonna be like that fish stick skin that we got, who was Jonesy, who was OG Renegade. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, he's that. Oh my god, I don't know how to feel about this skin at all. And obviously, Jano is in the battle pass, and Sonic. Sonic is the only collab skin in the battle pass. Everything else, swipe that credit card, my boy, because you're gonna need to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is everything I want to talk about. Please don't forget to leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.